Oh yes, well I knew Keith Haring from Club 57 and the Pyramid Club, but Keith Haring was a phenomenon, and he's of the school about art should be everywhere, it should be free, and that his work, by doing his work on the subways between, let's say, 1 and 4 in the morning, that it was important that he was reaching out, extending his art. His generosity is art should be free, it should be everywhere. I know that parallels once he got into a gallery. Yes, they sold it for money, and he needed money, and so forth. But to acknowledge that movement of LGBT people is sharing, even if they're doing chalk drawings on a sidewalk or graffitiing a sidewalk, is that they were expressing themselves. And it, from that East Village Freedom, Another Generation, Club 57, Pyramid, and other clubs, is that it entitled to everyone who was a part of the community to be an artist, self-expression. And it was just delirious, is just like the early part of pre-Stonewall, of people dressing the way they wanted. And to me, that was high art, the mixture of how you felt and what you wanted to wear. Keith Haring, and then Basquiat came later, who actually lived 2 doors away from where we're filming, and subsequently OD'd there, above the Japanese meat market here on Great Jones Street. But it all, I'm looking back, all of this is part of a trajectory and a combination of growth, of how each generation is picking up where the other left off. And I feel the downtown thing is that spirit still, that gift of freedom is, you can do it, and you shouldn't let anything stop you. And I'm feeling right now is that because of economics and the rents, is that wave has flooded Brooklyn with so much expressions. And Brooklyn, like Manhattan, had neighborhoods. If you grew up in New York, different neighborhoods had manners and mores and accents and class differential. And in Brooklyn, there's so many unique little neighborhoods, even though it's not the same generation. The architecture and the scale of each community, it's breathtaking. And to take a subway ride out there and walk, and the most inventive expression of clothes and hairstyles and so forth is in Brooklyn. I mean, I'm past the hipster movement of the 70s when, oh, Manhattan is over, you gotta go to Williamsburg. And then the economics of Williamsburg, of so many people were going there, the escalation of rents and food, and you kept moving. And now a dozen stops on the L train, you're still being cornered. All of New York City or America. But it's so encouraging for me at my point of life to know that the spirit, which includes you and your expression and all the young people you're attracting, is it's here, it's ours to express. And as you know already, New York is so unique in itself. It's part of America, but it's the Lady Liberty torch is do it, where other parts of the country, they're sort of contained, even in wonderful art communities like Chicago, San Francisco, LA, and other places. But it's so heartfelt to know that the youth of today verbalize in their music and expression is that it's totally free and multicultural. And to know that with this modern gadgets, globally, people all over the world are picking up our beat of rap and so forth and expressing their feelings. Left or right, they're still doing it.